Bitcoin is testing a crucial support level, and if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another Bitcoin analysis video. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As you guys can see on Bitcoin, we are still currently testing that $18,800 level. Yesterday, we did see a beautiful bounce hitting up all the way up to that 19.4, but once again, we were manipulated with this bearish engulfing candle pushing right back down back to the support level now. Looking at the chart overall, though, we can still see now that the head and shoulder pattern is technically invalidated because yesterday should have been that fake out move. And I mentioned this to you guys yesterday too, that head and shoulder patterns usually don't happen at a bottom trend, right? They'll usually happen on an uptrend, and that's exactly what happened. A lot of traders started to look at this as a head and shoulder pattern and pretty much got manipulated right around this level and saw this beautiful liquidation candle going to the downside. Now, looking at it from this perspective, we can see that if we do break that 18.8 level, we will definitely be retesting these lows at 18,200. And once again, I really don't think that level is going to hold because of the fact that we've already tested this $18,200 level 3 times. On the fourth test, we will possibly be looking at a break formation and finally testing that 17.9 to the 17.6, and this is where things are going to become extremely interesting for Bitcoin, right? When you test these levels and you're looking for a double bottom situation, possibly it's going to become extremely important because you want to be watching whether or not this is going to be another V-shaped formation to the upside, or whether we're just going to capitulate right at this level and break these lows at 17,600. I definitely think we will be expecting a wick to the downside, possibly grabbing that liquidity and then pushing on further up. There is a possibility of that too, all the way down to 15,000, 14,000. But once again, that's not going to be a quick move, right? A lot of traders are looking at this like, okay, well, this wick to the downside is possibly going to be like a one-shot wick all the way back up, right? It's not going to be like that. In my opinion, what I think is going to happen is if we do see a wick to that $14,000-15,000 level, we might see a pullback for sure, but then we might just retest those lows and consolidate for a few months before we finally start breaking above once more. Now, of course, if we can hold this bullish case scenario at the 18.8, the bulls will have to hold this level and continue pushing higher to around the 19.5. If we do see a situation where we see another bounce, and as you guys can see from previous price analysis, we can't invalidate the fact that this support level has been holding for quite a while, right? We can see this as a accumulation stage and then a possible move to the upside. But if we do see a fall break below, right, this can also be seen as a $6,000 level back in 2018, 2017, where we were holding that level for a very long time, and then we saw a massive drop to the downside. This $20,000 level supposedly could definitely act as the same way, so we have to be very careful on Bitcoin, right? As of right now, if we do see that break below, it's going to be an extremely large move to the downside, so that's why I'm more bearish than I am bullish, right? The reason for that is because obviously looking at Bitcoin overall, we've just been in a massive downtrend, right? You can see that every time we consolidate at these levels, we have this huge move to the downside, and just because we have these little pullbacks to the upside does not mean that the bottom is in. You have to be very careful when you're entering trades like that, because the fact that the bias is down, you don't want to get caught into a long position, right? If you're caught into a short position, it might be better to hold it a little bit longer, obviously assuming your risk management is on proper timings. Then you can have a long position and hope that you're not going to get liquidated. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.